We often hear the importance of music, the healing effects of music, how sound therapy, all of these concepts. And sure, I hear it and I get it at an intellectual level. I'm someone who really values silence. I like to go to silent retreats and have silence at home, maybe hear nature. But to put on music, it's once a week when I need to dance. But today was a full day of really experiencing the power, the healing power of music. I got that message from 6 a.m. to 11 that night. It was message after message after message about music. So I woke up with a lot of energy, lots and lots of energy that I needed to dispel. I was going into a very relaxing, restorative course, and with that, you're laying and resting all day, and I needed to really expel some energy beforehand. So I went to class. I went to more of a yang yoga class, and then after I still had energy, so I did what's called active meditation. It's not sitting in silence, it's putting on really your favorite music and dancing and shaking and really letting music shake out anything that needs to be shaken out, and all of that agitation and energy and that needed to come out really just was able to release itself. So and then I started my day with a lot more energy, just a lot more clear mind, centered, ready to go into a relaxed, really restorative, peaceful, quiet state. So then we had classmates sitting in the front of the class and teaching aspects of yoga, and one topic was the healing effects of music. Yeah, I know. Okay, I get it. And they were even saying that music can really help Alzheimer's patients to bring up memories for them. And I thought, oh, that's sweet. And I thought of my dad, who is quite young, but he has preset Alzheimer's. And so I was just thinking about my dad, just lovingly. And then these women offered, hey, can we play a song? And the teacher said, okay, sure, why not? Okay, fine, we'll listen to a song. So we laid down on our yoga mat, and that was fun. I had super high energy. Well, not high energy, I just was super in a good mood. I shook out all my agitation. I had energy for yoga that morning. I was feeling very good, very in the moment, very happy, very grateful to be there. And then I was laying on the yoga mat, and they started playing this really profound song for me. And the lyrics were saying points like, your father's in your heart, and you're going home. And I'm in this inner reflection of, do I go home? Do I not? What do I do with my home? Where is home? What is home? And I just had these deep, I guess, emotions that I didn't even really know I had surface and come to the top. And I started crying. And so I'm someone who doesn't like to bother others. I won't want to cry in front of others. And I started crying really loud and unable to control it. By this time, letting myself cry, unable to control it. And I was almost shaking on my yoga mat and crying. And finally the teacher came over and gave me Kleenex and, rested her hand on my head and kind of massaged my forehead. And I was just crying, really shaking and crying, quite hard. For me, it was very hard. And then the song ended, and I felt a huge release. And because I think I was sad. I was thinking about my dad. and I was thinking about he doesn't understand why I'm in Costa Rica, where Costa Rica is when this used to be his favorite country, when I'm going to go home, when I'm going to see him again. Just kind of, I was sad about his confusion of like, where am I and why he can't see me. So I didn't realize it affected me that much, but the song really brought that to the surface. And then the song ended, and I just was like, okay, that's cleared. When I sat back up, wiped the tears from my eyes, and I was like, hey guys, I shared with the group, I can really attest to the healing power of song and music. They were also describing how, the Aboriginals believe that every heart has a song to sing. I think it's beautiful, this concept. We each have a unique song to sing. And so it was clear I didn't have to be in that pain any longer. It was just a huge release. It was almost more intense than, for me, a breathwork session. And usually a breathwork, there's lots of emotional crying and releasing. And I was like, wow, that was so efficient, the healing power of music. And then, during the pandemic, we were really quarantined a lot for years, actually, and just isolated. We couldn't leave. We couldn't do anything. And so every morning I really maintained my yoga practice, and I discovered this amazing artist. I'm so in love with his voice. His name is Sam Garrett, and every morning I wake up and I would put his music on to do yoga. He really helped me. It's messages of love, peace, and just really beautiful, loving messages. And I just loved waking up to start my day with his voice. So beautiful. And he unexpectedly was at the same retreat center that I'm at. Him and his band, they're touring around Costa Rica, and they're stopping here. They, I guess, were invited. And he offered a free concert this night. And it was like super intimate. It was small. It was super close to the stage, and he was candlelit, and it was just 2 hours of him. Well, and then with his other bandmate, and playing the songs that I love, playing the songs that I know and that I've been listening to for this past year. And it was just so, we all got to sing, and it was like mantras that we all got to sing, and so everyone was singing together. And then after the song, we wouldn't clap, we would just sit in that silence together, because the music is so sacred. His music is so sacred. You don't want to break that sacredness, so you just sit after the song. And it was just so surreal, this is a man from London, I'm from Canada. And to know that, it kind of reminds me of the 6 degrees of separation. We both know the same people at this retreat center. We both know these same people. He's been to this retreat center for months. I'm here for many weeks. And it just is such a small world. Just such, this is the reminder this week of just how connected we all are, how small the world truly is. And my heart was just so open to listen to his music. His voice is so divine. It just makes my heart flutter. And just to have all of these emotions through the whole day of dance music, to elevate my mood, release stress, to deep, deep, deep core wounds of profound sobbing and healing, to heart-opening connection, love, peace, gratitude, all on the same day with just simply different songs that I heard. What a nice reminder that I would like to incorporate into my day-to-day life. The power of music. So do listen to enough music. Do incorporate music into your life, not just the radio. Intentional music. playlists that bring you to different moods that you want. You know, it could be, just for intentional music. That's what I'd like to say. Intentional music. Music that elevates your energy. So I encourage you to tap into your favorite song today, either dance or listen to it in meditation or while you're doing yoga, and really see how you feel afterwards.